Hello, this is Bit Remastered Productions, and welcome back to Crash Twinsanity. I am Vahi, your glorious and efficacious host, and these are my co-hosts, Joe Squared, and I have exploded.
He's still calling us that?
He's still calling us that.
I'm never gonna stop calling you that now, because you gave me the idea.
I didn't mean to. I swear, it wasn't intentional. I never thought he was gonna go with it.
Never underestimate the power of my face.
Okay, Whipples, change your name to Fred.
But
I thought his new name was Pingus Blanket.
Okay, Whipples, legally change your name to Pingus Blanket.
I would never do that. I'm not like the ultimate.
It's the only way to make him stop.
Wait, the Ultimate Warrior actually did that?
What?
The Ultimate Warrior changed his name to Warrior. And now he's dead.
Yeah, Josie, I don't know if I told you that. Ultimate Warrior died last night.
What?
Yeah, he got
either last night or the night before, but yeah, he was just inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and then he died.
What?
Yeah.
How he died? Like, what happened?
I think they just found him outside a hotel.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
What?
You know what was so cryptic about that too? It was like his speech the night before on at WrestleMania was something to the effect of every warrior breathes his last breath.
What?
It was enough to make Movie Bob think it was an act for a while.
Dude,
what?
Are we gonna find out it was like legit suicide or something?
I'm more thinking along the lines that it's just part of the show.
Like, he died and then he's gonna come back?
Yeah.
Every time a celebrity dies, I hope it's a prank and now judging from the Warrior's horrible comic books, I would assume that he would be horrible enough of a person to fake his own death for entertainment purposes.
Well, I'm not saying he's faking his own death. I'm saying it's probably it might be a publicity stunt by WWE.
So that WWE could like host.
Because it is interesting to note that this WrestleMania broke the Undertaker's winning streak. So,
well, it is.
He's had a winning streak for about the last 7 years.
It is still pretending a guy actually died for no reason other than you think it'll be profitable. I don't know. I'm gonna assume he's actually dead and feel bad, but at the same time, his comic books really were horrible. So I don't really know what to expect from this.
So how about that Movie Bob going to Con Bravo this year, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just kind of distracted now because today's weird.
Oh. I mean, besides finding out the Ultimate Warrior's dead?
Well, yeah, that and apparently OpenSSL recently announced that.
Oh yeah, that thing. That
there is a huge security problem with 17% of the internet.
Yeah, that's actually being a present issue for about 2 years now. So the way I see it, if anything had been hacked, it would have been already.
Yeah, but they just announced it today.
Yes, but my
it had been like that for 2 years.
Yeah,
so
that's my point, though. Although that might explain how my PSN account got hacked last year.
Yeah, that might explain a lot of things, really. So I just changed my password on about 29 websites.
I changed my password sometime within the last couple of months anyways, since my PSN was hacked, so I should be
whatever.
Fine.
Let's see what else happened today.
What happened?
Oh, OpenSSL, what are they?
It's a security encryption used widely on the internet, everything from email transfers to online banking. It apparently had a huge security hole in it, and hackers could get into your accounts without even leaving a trace.
I've heard that anywhere between 17% and 2/3 of the internet uses it, so...
Well, basically anything, any website or service that uses the HTTPS extension.
Oh. Well, that's secure enough.
Basically, anything is secure.
Maybe they should change that S for, in HTTP security to S for
shit.
No. Salad. Sandwich. Welcome to the new encryption HTTP sandwich. I don't know what the first 3 letters stand for, but the last one's probably protocol.
Hypertext transfer protocol, I'm pretty sure.
Hypertext transfer protocol sandwich. That's what HTTPS stands for now.
Yeah.
What the hell are we talking about?
Apparently we're talking about hackers on our Crash Twinsanity Let's Play.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was right. It is Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Yay!
Why isn't Crash in PlayStation All-Stars?
Because he's technically not a PlayStation character.
Oh, remember?
Neither is Big Daddy.
Who, Big Daddy?
Big Daddy's
Raiden.
Or Raiden.
Oh, you mean Metal Gear? Yeah. Well,
there's
even Big Daddy from BioShock.
Yeah.
There certainly are more PlayStation exclusives than there were back a few years ago, but there are not as many PlayStation exclusive iconic characters to do, so there's really not a lot.
There's an easy answer to this question. Activision.
Like, at least half of the characters in PlayStation.
No,
I know. No. I was just gonna finish my thing. At least half of the characters in PlayStation All-Stars are third party.
Okay.
Wait, is Lightning in that?
But yeah, Activision are dicks, so that makes sense.
Is Lightning in that game?
I just recently started playing Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, and I started looking back through the other games, and I looked on the wiki at his render from PlayStation All-Stars and PlayStation Move Heroes, and my god, they fuck with his proportions a lot.
Yeah. He's an anthropomorphic raccoon. There's not really any design standard there.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at Ratchet, but by comparison, and he hasn't really changed a lot in design since the PS2.
Alright.
Sly has changed proportions, changed colors.
Alright, how about this?
In PlayStation All-Stars and PlayStation Move Heroes... No, it wasn't in All-Stars. In PlayStation Move Heroes, he's a completely different color. He's not even gray.
Alright, I got an idea.
He's white. Alright,
I got an idea.
He's white?
Sly is a master thief, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What if he gains or loses weight and muscle mass and changes his fur color every couple of months to benefit whatever his current job is?
Okay, so Kazuya Hayachi from Tekken did that, and Dante, DMC Dante, gotta make sure you know it's not real Dante. Dante is in that game.
He just thinks, well, this place has a different pressure sensitivity than the other place, so I better lose some weight.
Well, another thing too that I noticed is that the original Sly games on the PS2, bloody hell, they look dated. I mean, I don't know how they managed to do that with the art style that the games follow, because, like, it has a very similar art style to Crash Twinsanity here, except it's got cell shading. How the hell does it end up looking like a PS1 game?
Let's see, the PlayStation 2 games that I've seen look pretty good, but I have heard from a lot of people that a lot of the games look dated. Anyway,
I'm not saying they don't look good, I'm just saying they look incredibly dated by comparison to, like, say, Crash Twinsanity here.
Yes. I played the PS3 collection or whatever of them. Beat them all.
Josie, you have the Sly collection too, don't you?
Yep, haven't played it yet, probably going to.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. I don't like Sly 1 the most.
Ugh, I can't I didn't even give that one a chance just because of the wonky mechanics. It was the first game in the franchise, so like Crash Bandicoot, you can't really say too much about it. Because the main thing I don't like about it is the main complaints I have with some of the earlier Crash games, but to a greater extent.
What I don't like...
It's one-hit kill, and there's a life system. You don't do one-hit kills if there's a life system. You only do that if you have an abundance of checkpoints and no lives, like Rayman Origins. Rayman Origins is hard as balls. It will kick your ass and wipe the floor with your face. But it never gets infuriating because it never just says you lose.
Oh man, imagine if Rayman Origins and Legends actually had checkpoints. How much harder, had lives.
Rayman can be good with lives. I played Rayman 2 and 3 and they were fine. Although I will admit the ending of Rayman 2 was pretty ass.
I just realized during this entire...
Rayman 2, I could never beat him as a kid.
I did it, but I did it on Rayman Revolution, so it was probably easier.
I just realized during this entire recording session we haven't mentioned Smash Brothers once.
Oh yeah, how about that? How about those boobs?
Oh yeah, Samus.
Okay, look. They fixed the boob sock issue, but they made her breasts larger.
So,
yeah, I noticed that.
I didn't actually notice. Does this game have jiggle physics?
No.
Nintendo wouldn't put jiggle physics in a game, especially not with Zero Samus in it. Anyway,
the one thing I liked the most about that whole presentation was the fact that they pretty much integrated Project M and made a Final Destination variant for every stage.
Oh, you know what I think funny?
Is this a cutscene?
Okay, so it's Street Fighter. Cammy has this move called Cannon Spike, where she she kicks upwards. I can't really explain it, but Zero Suit Samus's up B is the exact same move, and I thought it was hilarious. They were like, "Okay, what should we do? Give her Cannon Spike." Okay. Anyway, so yeah, and oddly enough, Cammy is also an elite card.
By the way, I know they said it was a phantom in the recording, but am I wrong? Am I thinking about the wrong thing? Or is Zelda just pulling a dark nut out of her vagina?
Kinda.
No, it's a phantom from Phantom.
In that one game where she was a ghost, she spent most of the game possessing that suit of armor.
Oh, it looks like a dark nut.
Yeah, it does. I never even noticed.
By the way, I love how the Wii Fit trainer just pulls the sun out of her vagina.
Anyway, Zero Suit Samus. The first thing I noticed was her boobs are bigger for some reason. The first thing I noticed was that her...
No, the first thing I noticed was that her boobs are no longer in their own separate thing, and
they're no longer a different model.
Yes, then it definitely looks nicer.
It makes more fucking sense.
And it looks nicer.
Someone actually made a model where they're not like that.
Now, can we talk about the rest of Zero Suit Samus, or are we just going to talk about her boobs the entire episode?
That does remind me of one thing, though. Compare the models of normal Samus with the current Zero Suit. Do those boobs fit inside of that suit?
Probably.
Yes. Boobs are very squishily.
I think we know the title of this episode.
Anyway, and they made her ass less defined too. It's no retardedly, apparently vacuum sealed either.
I like the changes that they made to the suit. It always looked weird in 3D. It looked good in Metroid Zero Mission in 2D, but in 3D the suit always looked weird. They have made the contrasts more clear, and it looks much nicer.
I don't think they did anything with the contrast, honestly. I think they just made it metallic and shiny.
What I liked about this thing, right? He look, okay, I'm gonna act like a true optimist for a sec, okay? He never directly stated Ridley isn't in the game.
Well, he's a stage boss.
No.
Yeah, Ridley is in the game. He's just not playable.
No.
I like what they're doing with that concept, by the way.
No. If you go watch the clip, man, he never mentions that Ridley, and they never show that he's a stage hazard. They just say...
Yes, they did. They showed his silhouette.
Okay, he's got a point. They didn't say that.
They didn't say that. They just said, and some bosses are in the thing, and then Ridley came flying by on the stage.
Okay. Now, if we can get onto that for a second, I actually really like that concept of combining bosses, stage hazards, and items into all one thing. Like that, you saw the demonstration with Yellow Devil. It's a boss, it's a stage hazard, and if you blow it up, it basically turns into a smart bomb.
Well, you know, this probably would be relevant, but I don't play with items or stage hazards, so I will never notice.
Okay, well, you can go on the no fun allowed mode then.
What?
There's fun mode, and then there's no fun allowed mode.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
Oh yeah, because the I don't play with items on must not be fun.
I'm making fun of the for glory mode where you're only allowed to play on Final Destination.
Yeah, dude.
No items, no
really
time limit, Fox only, Final Destination.
I really like for glory mode. My only beef
I like it too, especially that they didn't do the Fox only part.
Dude, my only beef is that it's only final, right? They should have just banned every stage that wasn't balanced. Like, Battlefield is balanced.
Here's are for butt faces.
There's nothing stupid about Battlefield. It's not like there's a million things shooting at you and you have to dodge.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't like Battlefield.
Yeah.
Maybe Activision tried to sue them.
I like what they're doing with the adventure mode kind of thing in the 3DS version, and I can honestly say for the first time, this is the first time I've actually been happy to hear the phrase Subspace Army. Because it actually looks decent this time.
I will never stop being confused why the version of the game for the system they don't try to sell frequently is coming out first.
They don't need to try and sell the 3DS because the fucker sells itself.
Dude, that's the problem though. The Wii U should have came out first, so it would sell Wii U's.
The 3DS version seems to be better than the Wii U version, so there's no reason to buy that version.
Honestly, I'd say that it depends on your definition of better. I think
it's got the thing in it.
I think they all have their equal points, honestly.
Well, the Wii U version has more music, better graphics, better online.
At this point, I think the only thing they could do to get people to buy the Wii U version is if Reggie was in it.
Again, I think they balanced it pretty well.
Nintendo, if you're listening to this random stream of a third-party game by a butt-faced sandwich, put Reggie in the Wii U version, make him console exclusive, that will sell the damn thing. Do it!
Put Ridley in the Wii U version, it would make the game
Ridley and Reggie.
We'll see you in the next episode, guys.
I have one thing to say. Guys, fans, viewers, I'm hungry. Email me some fried chicken. Bye.